Hello and welcome to another special video review, and tonight we've got the MS-19 Flying Commander from Mechanic MS Toys. The Mecha Fence Toys series, and this is a Rodimus and Hot Rod, both in the same figure. So yeah, this is a huge box. I wasn't expecting this something this big. And this is Mecha Fence Toys take on a Rodimus and a Hot Rod all together, because we can sort of transform between the younger version and the older version of Rodimus. So yeah, nice looking box. Like I said, a huge box. Flying Commander on top, MS-19. We got accessories here and legal stuff. We got same art on the side, robot mode on the other side, and in the back we have all of the accessories and modes and whatnot. So we have Hot Rod younger mode, which is has a problem with it. We have the car right here and the Winnebago up here. We also have the weapon robot, as they call it, but a target master transformer, the little guy that transforms into a gun. We also have the leader cube, which is a sphere. Yeah, this is the matrix that we can also place in his chest. And we have the commander model. So this is the Rodimus and Hot Rod. So yeah, the problem is when he's in adult mode, let's say, he's supposed to have these pads, the gray pads, on. But when he's in his younger mode, he shouldn't have the pads, but they put the pads on. So this image is not really good. So yeah, let's kick it open. Stop wasting time. So we have here instructions. So instructions are very confusing, to say the least. We've got 3 sheets, A, B, and C. So A, B1, C1 are really confusing, because A sort of starts to show you, like, place the pads on the knees, then start transforming, and from that step you can go through either steps. And on the back is D, so some more stuff with the trailer and the accessories. But from A, you can choose B or C. So now you have to choose, sort of like a, how do you call it, the books as that you are the hero. You choose your own path. So if you choose path B1, you take the instruction B1, and now from that path you continue transforming into normal Hot Rod mode. So yeah. And if you choose to go the Winnebago way, you choose the instruction C1, and the instructions will tell you how you transform into Winnebago mode. So yeah, like I said, kind of weird and confusing, but I guess, alright. It works for me, so let's put this aside. Now, some more accessories. I don't know if I got this. I don't know if it was because of a pre-order, but I received this little toy figure. This is from Mecha Fence Toys, obviously, so they always include, or mostly always include, a little Diaclone figure. So if you open this up, you have a tiny little robot figure in here that you can just unfold, I guess. Turn it around, the arms out. So we have this sort of tiny figure, and if you open this up, you also have a head that you can put. So really cool figure, I guess. You can store the legs, you can move. There is a lot of articulation in those. So you have butterfly joints in here. You have rotation at the shoulder, ball joint at the elbow, also a swivel at the elbow. We have the legs on ball joints. We have a knee bend that goes a little bit more than 90 degrees. We have a double knee joint also. It's kind of odd. We have an ankle, a ball joint at the ankle, so it can move all direction, and even a swivel, so it can even have more. And you have this Wait, can we open this up? Yeah. It's really tight, but you can open this up. Open this up and place a tiny figure in, which they don't provide. So, still a cool figure. There is a lot of replayability with those, so I have a couple more coming from a couple of Mecha Fan Stories figures that I already own, but yeah, really cool. We also have his weapons right here, so you can unplug and you have a knife. Really cool looking knife. Plug it back in. You have his pistol here. Really small one, but it's cute. And I guess those are supposed to be grenades, I'm not sure. Anyway, lots of accessories, lots of replayability. So, yeah, I don't know if it's because of a pre-order or because every figure is going to have those, but yeah, I got this. That's cool. But yeah, let's move on to the main figure. So, let's throw this aside. So, first up, we have the trailer, which doubles as a turret, and it's a really nice looking turret. So yeah, you can close it, have the trailer with the window right here. We'll come back to this when we get there, but opening it up, you can open the turret up, open the panels here, and the turret is independent. So yeah, can rotate, can even extend. So really damn cool. Nicely painted. We even have like a screen monitor thing painted here. We have nice metallic paint and white over here. It's just really damn nice. Obviously you can take Rodimus, so this is the figure right here, and you can place him and, you know, give him the turrets. Flip the hand, plug it in. So yeah, whatever. Can put it higher if you want. No, that's the highest. So yeah. So yeah. So we got this. Now next up we have the knee pads. Like I said, if you want to make Hot Rod or Rodimus, you have the choice between the pads. So these are just slide on pads, and believe me when I say it, these are freaking hard to remove once you've plugged it in. So yeah, it's really a really tight fit. Plus the tight fit is that there's like 3 connection peg which holds super tight. So yeah, we'll come back to this. Next up we have a smaller spoiler, so for the car. So I guess if you want to have Rodimus, I think Rodimus had a small Hot Rod had a smaller spoiler. You can remove this one. I think it's yeah, it's bolted on. I'm not gonna remove it, but yeah, you can just change the spoiler. But the thing is, you need the big one if you want to transform with the trailer. The small one won't fit. I think it won't fit. No, it won't. So you need absolutely to have the big one if you want to use the trailer. So it's a little bit useless because I'm not going to use this. Next up we have his pizza cutter. So you have a nice pizza cutter right here. I know it's not a pizza cutter, but it is, you know. So you can just plug it in. It's just a normal peg. So here's the pizza cutter. So now we can all eat pizza. Yoink, yoink, yoink. I'm having too much fun. Next up we have the Matrix Leadership, or the Leader Cube. Was that what it's called? Cube? Alright, it's a really small. You have nice paint on it. You have a hole right here so you can plug it into the chest. So if you open this up on the side and flip it down, you have the place to put it. So I guess it's like that, yeah. So we have the Matrix all plugged in now. So now you can close everything in. Oop, it didn't hold too much. Was it? Maybe it was upside down, because now it feels better. So yeah, there is a way to put it. Heads up. And plug it in. Come on. One, oops. Yeah, come on. Go in. Alright. It's a really tight fit, so. Alright, so we have Rodimus with the Matrix. And another thing is, he's kind of hard to pose. Next up, we have the Target Master. If I can take it out of the box. Alright. A nice, cute little Target Master. He is nicely painted. So, in closer, we have nice paint, blue eyes, yellow on the chest, red on the knees. He is articulated, for the arm has only a ball joint. The head can rotate a little bit. It's really hard, but it does rotate. Nothing at the waist. The leg can have move back, forward, knee bend down, and knee bend up for transformation. But yeah, we also have the cannons on the back. Personally, I never really liked the Target Masters because they don't look really good as robots because of that kibble right here. And in pistol mode, so if you close this up and you close, you peg the leg in together and you close this up, it doesn't make a really good looking weapon either. So yeah, it works, I guess. So yeah, cool, nice paint. You can I'll usually give him to him. Holds it perfectly. Pew pew bang bang. Alright, next up we have we have his weapons. So we have both guns right here. Just molded in plain gray, nothing special. Thing is that we can combine them, so hey, there is a space here, a groove that you can put the gun in and peg it in, so now you have the bigger gun. Well, that's cool. Obviously he does hold it, and I like the fact that even the stock of the gun fits perfectly in the arm. So yeah, really dig this. A lot of guns doesn't consider this, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest, just the spoiler and the pizza cutter that I just placed back. So yeah, let's put this aside and move on to the main course, Rodimus. Hot Rod. So Hot Rod right now he is in his younger phase, I guess. Even though I just gave him the Matrix. Let's forget about this. So yeah, all modes can fit with the pads. So it doesn't bother, there's no problem here. Otherwise the figure is really nice, nicely painted face. Does have the head on a ball joint, so it can move up and down, left and right. Can rotate, obviously. We have arms that can go like this. It's on a ball joint, so can move a little bit, can rotate. We have a swivel of the upper arm. And a elbow bend like this, only 90 degrees. The wrist can rotate. We even have the muffler parts that can rotate, so if you want to have straight or bendy. We do have waist rotation, but it's really hindered by the backpack. So unless you peg it off, even though you can't, I don't think you can. You can open it. Yeah, it doesn't help. So yeah. Doesn't help. Do have the legs that does the split, leg forward like this, back like this, rotation at the upper thigh, knee bend back, forward, ankle can tilt a little bit, go down, yeah, it's only C-clip. I really don't like this because every time I try to pose it, there's not a lot of articulation, and you try to, like I said, like, oh, I can bend it down. It does work. No, it's just the clip that it's releasing. So there's no up and down, just left and right a little bit. You can have the toe bend, and the heel spur also bend up for transformation, but it's there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, you can transform him into Rodimus with the knee pads, so you just have to put it like this, just slide it in and slide the other one, and there you go. Now he's in adult mode. Now he's the leader. Yeah, kind of weird, but yeah, okay, it works. It does, we do miss a Autobot logo, but yeah, I'm gonna put in myself. So yeah, we can do a little comparison. So we have a trailer right here. He is hard to stand, even though he has heel spur. He's kind of hard to stand straight. You need to really bend in. It's really weird. It doesn't have a lot of spears. So this is the Mecha Fence Toys, and here we have the Papa Toys. Now Papa Toys is also with the gray pads. So he's also a hot rodimus. So he has this big gun like him. So we can give it a big gun too. And they are almost the same size. This one is a little bit smaller. But yeah, I do believe this one is much better though, because the chest, especially the chest, is looking much better. This one just looks like a giant plate, while this one feels more streamlined. I do love the color of the burgundy red, I guess, while this one is just plain red. But yeah, on the back cleans up fairly nice on both. I don't really like this part right here, but this one is not better. I do love the side of the boots though. This one looks more like athletic legs, while this one just looks like giant boots. Some more comparison. We have the my usually go-to legend size figure to compare size. So we have Brawl from Titan's Return. So yeah, much smaller. We have a Magic Square figure, so Magic Square Ironhide, so much smaller. We have Iron Factory, again much smaller. Let me move the camera a little bit down. We have this is Magic Square. This was I forgot. This is Magic Square. I forgot. So yeah, Trailblazer looks really cool. Maybe yeah, still too big. And we have Trans Iron Prowl. Got blanks, but yeah, he is a little bit big, but it's a Mecha Fence Toys, and I guess it works because I think he's taller than usual. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway. Transformation now. So let's move to the transformation into normal car mode. So normal car, so hot rod car. We can remove these. Like I said, these are a pain to remove, but the car can work with and without those. So I'm gonna remove it because it doesn't look too good in car mode. I'm just gonna do it off screen because I need a tool for this. Like I said, it's super freaking hard. So we have one, and you have two. I just use a tip of a knife because, like I said, it's a really hard part to remove. So yeah, Rodimus, hot rod car. So all right. So first up, you need to peg off the chest and open up the side right here. Flip this, and the matrix doesn't hold too much. So let's remove it anyway. He doesn't need it right now, he's not commander. So open up the back, take the head, rotate it around, flip it in like this. Open up the motor right here, flip it out, and close it back in. Arms down, close this up like this, and this will peg here. And go in. I guess it already in. So peg the cockpit in. Arms are already good. Arms, there's a side, can you see here? It's a peg which pegs onto the windshield. So let's move this, and this pegs in perfectly. Rotate the muffler so that the bendy goes back like this. Next up, rotate the back of the hood, or the back, the roof. Flip this down and open up these panels, extend them like this. Voila. For the legs, you need to flip this down like this. We'll just open it up on both legs. Flip this thing right here out like this. Take the heels and push it in, while you take the toes and push it out. So heels in, toes out. Now you rotate the legs down so that the wheels are going downward. And now you unplug the knee like this, and you plug it on the side so that the red part goes 90 degrees with the tie, and plug it inside like this. Voila. Next up, you take this gray part and plug it inside of the knee, which holds the thing. Voila. So same thing on the other side. Flip this like this. You hear it plug. Close this in. Close it up. And yeah, pretty good. We'll make sure these are straight out. Close this in, and as you close it, you can see here there is 2 peg hole which will peg inside of these, the bigger one. Now this is really hard because you can't see much. You don't have any sight on where it just goes, so you just have to wing it and hope for the best. Like this one just went in. And yeah, I guess this one also. So you have this, and now you just close this panel up, and this little thing here will cover the hand like this. Just make sure you don't push too hard because the panel can actually go inside. And voila, we have the Rodimus car completed. Oh, the wheels, you just adjust them to your height, the height you want of the car. Because you can just leave it like this if you want, and have it like super jacked up, like like these old hot rods with a back so jacked up. So it still rolls. Well, yeah, you just have to push it down. Push it down. If you really want it really low, you can push it all to the max, but it doesn't, you know. Yeah, you need to leave some space for it to be able to roll. So yeah, really cool car mode. Does actually look like the hot rod car. Now, like I said, you can leave these on, so you can just peg it in. Wrong one, like this. It doesn't bother the transformation at all. So yeah, really cool. There's not much to it. There is a hole right here if you want to peg some weapons, I guess. Do we have? No. That peg is way too small. Huh. I saw the image. Anyway. I guess we can't. I was pretty sure we could use this. Oh, it's on top of this. Yeah, the peg is there. Okay. It's for the trailer. So we can't use the weapon on car mode. Only in the trailer mode. So, can do a little comparison in car mode with his buddies. So in comparison, we have the Papa Toys Rodimus. Now we can see they are almost the same size, except well, the length is pretty much the same. It's just this one has a bit of a wider back, while this one is more leaner, I guess. But yeah, I kind of like more the vehicle of the Papa Toys, but yeah, it still looks pretty damn good. So some side also. I'm not a really fan of the fact that the wheels are inside here. I like the fact that they are outside on this one. Also, this one has storage for the weapon. This one doesn't, but yeah. In the back, both cleans up quite well. We both have feet syndrome, but underneath it's robot kibble. Yeah, I don't know. I still like this one. Also, we have the Magic Square Trailbreaker, Iron Factory's Jazz, Titan's Return Brawn. Move the camera a little bit down, and the Iron Trans Prowl. Now, Iron Trans Prowl now does look much appropriate in vehicle mode, even though he's much smaller in robot mode. So, yeah. Let's remove these, and yep, we can skip through the vehicle of the Winnebago, or I guess we can check out the adult mode. So I'm just gonna pause this, put him back into robot mode, and put him into Captain Commander mode. So we've got Hot Rod back in robot mode, and again, to put him into Commander mode, or just Rodimus, we have to put the calf cab, the calf protector on. So just put this on, and the other one too, and there you go, finish. Now he's in Commander mode. Now you can see it, like when you're a Commander, you get good boots. Also, you can put the Matrix on. The problem with the Matrix, I played with it a little bit more, the Matrix doesn't hold at all. So I was thinking maybe I was just upside down or anything, but yeah, I just placed it and boing, just fell. So if I put it on the other side, I just had it like this. So let's put it like this with the thing down. Point, just keeps falling. So there's no way to leave it there. So you can leave it there still with this top thing on, will keep the Matrix from falling. But yeah, let's just transform it back into vehicle mode, or almost, because we're gonna do the Winnebago mode. So first up, close this. So like I said, the Matrix still hold. Yeah, it holds. Wasn't too sure. Alright, so bring this open like this, flip this around, leave this in, plug the windshield in. Oh wait, you open up the motor, plug this in. Now for the arms, you need to have the muffler part on top, and you have to you see there's a sort of an indent on the arm which plugs into the side window right here. So just flip this like this and plug it in. Voila. So muffler are now on top. The legs now, you need to flip them out on the other side like this, the calf sticking up. Close the toe in and close the heel in and the toes out like this, and then you just close this in. Oh wait, you need to, no, these needs to yeah, like this. This panel needs to remain in, so you just close this in, and voila, this is the configuration you want to have for the Winnebago. The wheels doesn't need to stick out, they just remain like this. So yeah, come to the Winnebago now, the trailer. You want to close this, close this, close this, close this, close this, voila. Now you open this up, and you open this up like this. It's on a double hinge, so flip this up and flip this up. Now you take the vehicle, and there's a peg here and a form of the spoiler right here. So you take the vehicle, make sure these are open, slide the spoiler in to the groove, and then just press on the vehicle so that it pegs onto the roof, the roof of the car on the Winnebago. Next up, you have these sort of hooks on the back, which will slide inside of the calf in between the toes. So we need to insert this. Voila. Same thing on the other side. Voila. And now you close these, and the legs. And 1, 2, oops. Okay, like this. Holes. Finally, close this up, and finally flip the chimney down. And voila, now you have the Winnebago mode. And it does roll. It's a cool Winnebago mode. You do have a spot for weapon on top. So you can put either his blaster or the target master. Voila. But only one of them. You don't have space for both of them. If you open these up, you can open the trailer a little bit for, you know, storage, I guess. If you want to open the cannon as it rolls. One. Why is it? What's blocking? Oh, okay. All right. Then you close these back in. So yeah, the Winnebago mode is really cool. It does roll. We do have these wheels here, but they have lots of friction in the middle, so they don't roll too good. These ones are good. They can spin, but these one are have lots of friction, so you don't see them rolling too much, you know. Again, for comparison, now we can bring back Puppet Toys, and yeah, there is a big difference now. As for the other one, so Iron Factory Jazz, Iron Trans Brawl, Titans Return, Brawn, and Magic Squares, Trailblazer. So yeah, big difference now. So yeah, really cool figure. I do love the trailer mode and everything. I wasn't expecting to love it too much, but I do like it pretty much. Even though the Puppet Toy one is still pretty damn good. I don't know if I should recommend this one more than the other one, because they are both great. I believe the vehicle mode, Puppet Toys nails it so much better. But yeah, the Winnebago mode and the robot mode looks much better on this one, I guess. The only problem is, well, two problems. His matrix that doesn't hold at all, and the fact that standing up is so damn hard for the figure. I don't know why it's so back heavy, but yeah. Anyway, I still love it pretty much. I do, like I said, I do recommend a lot the Puppet Toy one. They are both great. But I don't know which one I recommend more than the other one. They're both really good. This one has more accessories, of course. This one much less, but this one is more of a hot rod, Rodimus. This one is just can be both hot rod and Rodimus with the vehicle and the Winnebago. So that's pretty damn cool. So yeah, I do recommend it. But if you already have Puppet Toys, yeah, it depends if you really want to have the Winnebago mode, how much you want to have it, you know. So yeah, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.